Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isubk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one west. They're one west. They're one west. They're one.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isubk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
Man, you gotta do something, man. Last time I was at a church, man, daggone pastor told me he got swallowed up.
I got an idea. We're gonna join the ISUBK. We go in there, we do our 90 days. We come in there to go to class, we're all black. After 90 days, we get our Hebrew name. Before you know it, we're officers or captains or something. Got 4 or 5 wives. It's gonna be dope.
Nigga, you bugging. I ain't trying to go out in the corners, Ak.
See? You already talking like an Israelite.
Nah, bro, I ain't with that shit, man. I vote no 3 times. No, no, no.
You only get one vote. I vote yes. Let's ask Otis.
Otis, cousin, you know this is crazy, man. These dudes be dressing like superheroes on the corner. You trying to do that?
Come on, Otis. I know you love the women. You can have 3 or 4 wives in there.
I vote yes. Man, this is crazy, man. This is some crazy shit. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Excuse me, brother. What's up? Don't I know you from somewhere?
Nah, man. Nah, you don't know me.
You ain't never did radio before or nothing like that?
Nah.
You go to church? Matter of fact, did you do a testimony at the church?
Man, turn around and eat your big ass biscuit.
Nah, no disrespect, brother. You just got a real familiar voice. That's all I'm saying. Familiar.
Listen, man. Whatever y'all talking about, I'm in. We need to go ahead and do that shit now.
Then it's on then.
All right, man. Well, let's get it then.
Wanna look like, wanna act like, wanna look like, wanna dress like, wanna look like, wanna act like, wanna look like, wanna dress like. See that fake motherfucker? Wanna be word.
Okay, brothers, I love the image. Let me ask you fellas one thing. Are you sure you want to join the ISUBK? I mean, there's other groups you can join like IUIC. I mean, purple is really in style this year.
Purple these nuts. We ISUBK. Take it or leave it.
All right, brothers, let's get started. So, I want you to join us, and you want to join us. And we want you to want to join with us. Let me ask you guys a couple of questions. Can you speak loud at camp if you don't have a microphone?
Yeah.
Do you make sisters mad when you go into the women's scriptures?
Yeah.
Do you believe in having more than one wife?
Yeah.
And do you believe in going to the club and being around beautiful women?
Whenever possible.
Do you advocate the use of guns or weapons to defend yourself or settle civil disputes? Okay. Last question. Do you guys respect anything at all?
Not a goddamn thing.
You got a deal. Welcome to the family. Whatever. ISUBK. If you can't trust me, you can't trust us. I love it. Go, go, go!
That's Crisis Melchizedek and Crisis Solomon.
That breakdown.
The Lord. Like it, sir. General behind me see your class. He said, well done. Like it.
Fried chicken, napkin.
Put that on the table for me, warrior.
All right.
Rank raise coming. Warrior.
He's trying to holler at you about that class.
All right, for sure.
Excellent class, by the way.
Well, I appreciate that, boy. Yeah.
After you.
There he is, the man of the hour. Take a seat, man. Take a seat. What's going on with you, brother? Pour us up, live. Listen, man. Heard you taught a hell of a class.
Hey, man. The water, sir. The water.
Excellent job, by the way. Hey, look, man. You know what I was thinking? Tell me what you think. Thursday, 7 p.m. Prime time. Scripture breakdown. What you think about that?
I'll consider it.
Hey, that's all I need you to do, man. Laya Shala.
Laya Shala.
And more, man. Hey, wake that brother up. Wake him up. Wake him up. Wake that brother up. Wake up, bye.
Yeah.
Hey, wake that brother up. Wake up, bye.
Yeah.
Hey, wake up. Wake up, bye. Most High in Christ. You back with us?
Closer.
Most High in Christ. Like. And that's why Christ was Solomon, Christ was Melchizedek, and reincarnation is in the Bible. Hey, I love that. Do me a favor. See me one more time, Baba Kasha. I appreciate it, I appreciate it. Warrior.
And they turned us into the enemy. Feel me? They turned us into the bad guy. Feel me? They said the Native Indians were savages. The Taino Indians were savages. The South Americans were savages. The Mexicans, the indigenous people of Mexico was savages. When they was a peaceful, loving people.
We don't know where the hell we come from. We don't know anything about our culture. We know what we've been given. We try to emulate the oppressors. We don't even know that name Israel.
Cry out, spare not. We on top, we them niggas taking over blocks. That's right. Cry out, spare not. Stop selling rocks so we can raise up the Lord's house. Cry out, spare not. Fuck a cop, spread the truth even when on lock. Cry out, spare not. We got the clout, warfare, what it's all about. Cry out, spare not. Fuck a cop. War scarf, black garment when I'm stepping out. Catch a body, bury him, fuck with the ock. It's UPK forever, know I'm talking about. I done fell in love with the Dower Dies. One West motherfucker, bitch, we outside. Take ground, wall ready, cabbed in the car. I keep 144 every time I slide. I'll stomp a heathen like a Tucky ape. Jungle motherfucker, hang with the man. I'm not keep I ain't talking weight. We on top, we them niggas taking over blocks. That's right. Cry out, spare not. Stop selling rocks so we can raise up the Lord's house. Cry out, spare not. Fuck a cop, spread the truth even when on lock. Cry out, spare not. We got the clout, warfare, what it's all about. It's the home motherfucking truth. Undefeated, who is you? Lay it down, we can't lose when I'm chilling with the woo. War like a pebble, I'ma die like a troop. 10 toes down when I'm mobbing in my boots. No cowards, no excuses, ain't no motherfucking movie. In love with the world, got you niggas living stupid. Bitch, I'm not a rapper, fuck a Black Lives Matter or a LGBTQ. Y'all some motherfucking faggots. UPK forever. The white man is the devil. Young Hebrews on a whole nother level. UPK forever. The white man is the devil. Young Hebrews on a whole nother level. Bitch. Cry out, spare not. We on top, we them niggas taking over blocks. Cry out, spare not. Stop selling rocks so we can raise up the Lord's house. Cry out, spare not. Fuck a cop, spread the truth even when on lock. Cry out, spare not. We got the clout, warfare, what it's all about.
They were attacked by a vile mob of heathens and sinful men who sought to take their lives and stop them from raising up the 12 tribes of the nation of
Hey, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barakatham, Yahweh Shema Tham, Ba Shem Yahweh Shai. Preaching Officer Mwanga Bar, Preaching Officer Isayapium. This is our podcast, you feel me? Crowd spell night. What we do, we take viral videos going around on the internet, break them down to the people, give them a biblical narrative, biblical solution to what's going on out here.
That's right. You know, some of these videos we do, we know are scripted, but other ones are actually real life. And the reason why we even obtain the scripted ones is because it has something to do with Black and Hispanic everyday life. So like the brother said, we like to give our people that solution to get out this hell that we're living in. You understand? You know, shameless plug, like every week, you know, got the Cry Out Spare Not t-shirts. We got 2 different logos or 2 different brand designs, should I say. You can hit myself or I'm a Wonka Bar up and we can get you a t-shirt, any size, any color. We also got the UPK Wear Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? All the latest and hottest UPK approved apparel. You know, hoodie season. We got the hoodies. We got track suits, sweatsuits. You know what I'm saying? The whole 9. You can hit me up on Facebook or Instagram at UPK Wear Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? Any size, any color, we can get it shipped to you. Sister out here also doing big things with Yakata's Creations. You know what I'm saying? All the latest and hottest UPK approved apparel for the sisters. You know what I'm saying? Any sisters out there, you know, hit that sister up at Yakata's Creations on Facebook.
Oh, damn right. And with that being said, we'll go ahead, we'll jump into the first video.
Come on. Get online, baby, like everybody else. You can't come here and skip. You're gonna get jumped out here by these niggas. Chill out. There you go, baby.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.
Bugging out, bro. Come on.
Right. So, you know, Thanksgiving just passed. And so, you know, we got a slew of viral videos of stuff that happened on Thanksgiving that you should do and that you shouldn't do. And one thing that you shouldn't do, if you're going to pass out turkeys to the poor, you might should at least smile while you're doing it. You might should at least smile while you're doing it. Instead, Jim Jones told one lady, don't skip the line. You're going to get jumped out here. That's what he told her. These people out here poor, obviously, they going to get turkeys for free. You know, that's not something wealthy people do. I mean, maybe some people that's just, you know, greedy. But for the most part, that's not something wealthy people do. So we're going to assume that these people are poor. And somebody didn't know where the line started, and he said, you're going to get jumped out here. Not, hey, can you at least go down there? We'll protect you if somebody try to jump you. He just like, shit, that's on you. Like, I'll give you a free turkey, but I ain't going to stop nobody from whooping your ass.
Yeah, that's diabolical.
Yeah, that's insane, man. That is backwards, real talk. So like,
and if I could, that just go to show you that these entertainers and rappers that we be looking up to, they don't give a damn about you.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? They don't give a damn about you. They passing out them turkeys for a tax write-off. They don't care about them for
publicity. It's a publicity stunt.
A publicity stunt.
Just like the drug dealers, when the drug dealers used to do it. You know, it's a publicity stunt. I'm gonna sell you crack, and then I'm gonna give you a free turkey.
But I'm gonna give you a free turkey. I'm gonna mess your life up, but I'm gonna give you a free turkey.
Yeah, I'm gonna mess your life completely up so I can ride with rims on my car. I could ride 24s on the car. You feel me? Old school. Burn in, drove on 24s. That's how all my niggas ride.
Hey.
But then I'm gonna give you a turkey on Thanksgiving. You know, I'm gonna pull up in the car with the 24s and give you a free turkey for buying all my crack. You feel me? And that's the same thing with the musicians. You know, you buying their records, you making them rich and famous. They don't give a damn about you, man. They don't give a damn about you. That's why I play all my music on YouTube. It's free. I'm not paying for nothing. If a nigga I don't even care if I like the artist. If you put an album out, you feel me? I am not buying the shit. I'm just keeping it real. I'm not paying for a song or nothing. Like real talk. The only thing I would pay for is Tribe Vibes, and that's the brothers in the school. That's all they music. That's the only thing I pay for as far as music wise. Besides that, I'm not buying no rappers' music. These niggas is fugazi. These are some of the fakest people out, rappers. You know, they sit down and have to write rhymes. Didn't we just talk about that? They sit down for months coming up with one song. That's why when you talk to them, they be half retarded. You feel me? They got to sit down for a whole month to make a 3-minute song. For 3 minutes. That shit lasts 3 minutes. It took them 3 months to make that shit. You feel me? These is not the people you should be looking up to and looking for guidance and to fix your neighborhood. They gonna destroy the neighborhood even more.
And that's a fact. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Not only do they not give a damn about you, they also showing you that they don't give a damn about the natives and the whole about our people. You know what I'm saying? Because we both native. They don't give a damn about our people.
And you know, they swear they got native in their blood. You know they gonna say it. Let a black person got some good hair, they're gonna say, I'm native Indian.
I'm native. Everybody native, everybody Indian.
Yeah, right.
Until Thanksgiving.
Until Thanksgiving. Damn, that's so hypocritical. Everybody got Indian in their blood until Thanksgiving comes. You feel me? Real talk. That's insane, man. But yeah, this something the rappers always done. You feel me? And you know who really made it popular? New Jack City, Nino Brown.
Right.
You feel me? Everybody want to feel like Nino Brown. You feel me? Like real talk. But he snitched at the end of the movie.
Right.
He told everybody.
I used to like it. Did you see the one video where the pastor was handing out a free turkey to somebody and the brother was homeless and he was like, Pastor, why am I gonna cook this at?
Right.
Did you see that?
I'm gonna cook it at. Come on, man, stop. You handing out fucking food. They ain't got nowhere to cook the shit at.
Nowhere to cook it.
That's why when we go hand out food to the homeless, we go hand out like food. Feel me? Like real talk.
Non-perishable stuff you can eat right now.
Yeah, come on, stop. I know damn 18-pound turkey.
Man.
You know how much it takes to even cook a turkey? It takes almost overnight. You got to clean it good. All kind of stuff you got to do to get a turkey right, man. You feel me? And they didn't got so accustomed to passing them out because, like I said, it's like a drug dealer thing. You feel me? Like I said, let's go all the way back into the New Jack City movie.
Hey, him saying you're gonna get jumped, hey, that's diabolical right there. That's diabolical.
To let you know that he ain't gonna help you. Like these people cannot be your protection.
That's why his ass got jumped at the airport.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You feel me? Like real talk. That dude, what's dude that got out of jail? He mad about Max B or whatever his name is. He mad as hell. He out of jail. He dissing him and everything. Like real talk. They 50 years old, still dissing each other. You feel me? These niggas
crazy.
And they 50s acting like they ass 25. Like real talk.
50 years old still beefing. That's crazy.
Hey, but if you can go to Proverbs 14 and 20.
Get jumped out here by you finish. Chill out. You gonna get jumped out here by you finish. Chill out.
That is insane. You gonna get jumped out here for the turkey. It's free, ain't it?
Right. Everybody getting one, right?
Right. Everybody getting one, right? Free turkey. Or is it just
first come, first serve?
First come, first serve. Yeah, that's probably what it is.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 14 and verse 20. The poor is hated even of his own neighbor.
Right. The poor is hated even of his own neighbor. Jim Jones is in Harlem. This is where he's from. Jim Jones is in Harlem, where he from, passing out turkeys, and he hate the people there. These is his neighbors. He was one of them. Last time I checked, I thought all them niggas from Dipset was from the projects and from the struggle and, you feel me, bowling, all that goofy shit. You feel me? That's what I thought. Killer season. I thought these niggas came out the mud, straight out the gutter. Well, these is your neighbors. These is the people you would have been with if your song never blew up, nigga. If your song never blew up, if you never met Cameron, these are niggas you would have been with.
Right.
You would have been with them in that line trying to get a free turkey for your mama. She would have sent you down there to get her one and get you one. Like real talk, you treat these people like they nothing. The poor is hated of his own neighbor.
But the rich have many friends.
But the rich have many friends. He mad as hell out there passing out. Look how mad he is.
Right.
Look how mad he is. He mad as hell, like he don't even want to be out there. He like, I can't wait for this shit to be over with. You feel me? He mad as hell to be out there with them poor people. You feel me? But he can't wait to get around all them rich people on his podcast. He can't wait to be around all them white people smiling in their face. He ain't gonna stop smiling. You feel me? Real talk. You love the rich, but you hate the poor.
Verse 21. He that despiseth his neighbor sinneth.
Right. Yeah, he that despiseth his neighbor sinneth. Like, you don't even know that that's a sin to hate poor people. That's a sin. An outright sin to hate poor people.
And like you said, them is his neighbors. If his song would have never blew up, he'd have been right there with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Them is your neighbors. You know what I'm saying? And hating your own people. First of all, that's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. Hating people that look like you. They look like you. But yet you go smile in your slave master face.
Right, because they bank account ain't as fat as yours, or because they need to get a free turkey.
Or because them people that's face that you smile in probably got you in a compromised position where you have to. Never mind. That's another topic. It's like you.
Right.
In verse 21, but he that had mercy on the poor, happy is he.
Right. Happy is he that have mercy on the poor. You got to remember where you came from, man. Like, that don't mean you got to go broke, but you got to remember where you came from. You got to understand these people. You was these people.
Right.
You can't make it out the hood and forget that you were them people. Now, I'm not saying go broke, because I know the so-called white man system is set up for you to go broke, and we finna get into that later. But I'm just saying you gotta at least have some type of kind heart. This nigga is literally mad. You feel me? That lets you know how many poor people that be around each other that really hate each other.
Right.
You know, despise the hell out of each other. Like, real talk. For you to get rich and you ain't happy. You feel me? You mad as hell that you gotta be around them. Yeah, but that's all I had on that.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll drop that. We'll go to the next video.
About. There's about. There's about. There's about.
That's funny as hell. Hey, look, they say holidays ain't like they used to be. Family ain't family no more. Like, real talk. But these people, Thanksgiving went viral because of right when they was saying what they thankful for, the whole damn table fell on the ground.
I guess tables ain't tables no more.
Man, hey, no, you know they say that sometimes the tables turn. Sometimes the tables turn. You motherfuckers, y'all came over here and slaughtered all these native Indians.
Right.
The tribe of Gad, the tribe of Reuben, the chosen people of God. Y'all slaughtered them, and then you made a holiday to make everybody remember every year.
Right.
You know the Thanksgiving is not a specific day. I think it's the last Thursday of the month.
Right.
It ain't a specific day. It's just the last Thursday of the month, because they trying to keep it as close as possible to the actual day. You feel me? That the Pilgrims and the Indians set down. Like, these people is evil. These is an evil, sinister people. And somebody in the comments said they must be too close to a Native Indian burial or reservation. And I'm like, God damn. The comments eating their ass alive, like, real talk. Even though we know that they wasn't eating that night, or maybe they was, because we know they like to eat off the floor.
And they let their dogs eat off their spoons and plates and all that. Yeah.
Man, they put all that shit back on the plate, man. That shit was bon appetit. They put all that shit back on. Matter of fact, they probably told everybody, get in line and get your stuff off the floor. Come on, Johnny.
Right.
Come on, Billy. Get your stuff off the floor. Get you some greens and some. I know it got a little lint in it from the carpet. I know the dog doodle then tracked all through the floor, but you'll be all right. You feel me?
Be all right.
You done ate worse, like real talk. Yeah, you don't want to sit at their dinner tables at all. I'm keeping it real.
Hey, you know what? Hey, that made me happy right there. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie. That made me real happy right there, just to watch all that unseasoned, bland, nasty ass food just fall on the goddamn floor.
Man, that shit probably tastes like water.
Man, I bet they got a green bean casserole up that motherfucker too.
And you know there's some raisins up there somewhere. I don't know what.
Raisin in the mashed potatoes.
Right, it's something about them raisins. They love putting them raisins and stuff, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
The turkey ain't even cooked all the way through.
Oh, stop it, man. That shit red, just like them.
Just like
turkey red, bleeding, just like they ass. Man, that's why I said, man, this was of the Lord that this happened. It might have saved somebody from going to the hospital for food poisoning.
Right.
And then you know what's funny? You know it's a black man in there somewhere. You know they ain't showing it on video, but I ain't stupid.
Oh yeah.
It's a nigga somewhere in there married to one of them damn white ladies, man. And he probably in the back of his mind like, hell yeah.
Now I ain't gotta eat that nasty ass unseasoned food.
Let's go to Popeyes or something. It gotta be something open. We're gonna go to Family Dollar and get a TV dinner or something. Anything is better than this though. Like
man.
And even the Lord know that. Like real talk. That's why any meal probably better than anything on that damn table. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. But yeah, if I could, let's go to Second Maccabees and Apocrypha 6 and 8. Because this Thanksgiving, like this is way more serious than people think. Like a lot of people think it's just turkey, y'all, man. It's just ham. It's just some mashed potatoes, man. It's just I'm going to see my mama, Friendsgiving. Man, this shit is serious, man. They is trying to make sure they got their slaves in line.
Right.
It's the whole point of this shit, man. They don't give a damn about no damn Thanksgiving. They goddamn self. They want to make sure you celebrate it.
Right.
That's what they want. They want to make sure the slaves are still doing it because that's how they know they got their slaves in line. That's how they know their country is probably still great. Because, they've been on this Make America Great campaign for the last, 5-6 years since Trump first got in office. You feel me? They've been on this campaign because they know their country going to hell.
Right.
You feel me? And one of the main reasons why is because they slaves ain't submissive no more. You feel me? The slaves is getting ahead of them. You feel me? And they trying to get that. They trying to stop that shit.
Right.
You feel me? They trying to get it back to where the poorest white man still feels better than the richest black man, and they know that that's not how it is right now. They know.
I honestly, I really do think the poorest of the poor, the homeless white man, still think he better than any nigga in the world. I really do, because I'm getting off the slave one time. I seen these devils digging in a dumpster, and they cussed me out like I was doing something wrong.
Right.
Talking about I'm broke. I'm at work. You digging through the dumpster, but I'm broke. I'm like, the nerve of you. You know what I'm saying? Like the nerve of you. You digging through the goddamn dumpster, but I'm broke.
Man, what?
That's a true story. That's a true story.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's the whole point of the Make America Great Again campaign. Is the rich people, they don't give a damn. They's trying to make sure that the poorest white man still think he better than black man. Otherwise, that poor white man is gonna come after him. They know that shit. As long as they keep the poor white man occupied and thinking he better than a black man, then their country can live a little longer. But once them white people start to feel like that they are beneath and other nations is coming and they're better than them, man, they're gonna start to revolt. And that's where you get the Civil War from. That's where it come from.
Khan. It's the book of Second Maccabees, chapter 6. You said verse 8?
Khan.
Chapter 6 and verse 8. Moreover, there went out a decree to the neighbor cities of the heathen by the suggestion of Ptolemy.
Right, Ptolemy. Right. He
Ptolemy.
was, I think he was the king of Greece at the time, if I am mistaken, or he was one of Alexander's generals. You could just look that up. That's not even a big deal at this point. But the point is, he sent out a decree. You know, he sent out letters, you know, to the surrounding cities against the Jews.
Against the Jews, that they should observe the same fashions.
Right, that's what they was trying to do. They was trying to get the Jews. The Jews is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You feel me? The thing about America and what America did, America took our identity. That's one thing no slavery we ever been in did. The Greeks tried to do it. They was the first ones that tried to do it. But no slavery we been in took our identity away from us. You feel me? But America was the first ones to do it. That's why we don't know who the hell we are.
Right.
And what they did was they sent a decree out against the Jews that they should observe the same fashions, which is talking about their feast days, they holidays, they religion, they beliefs, that the Jews have to turn away from that God they serve, and that God of the Bible, the God of heaven and earth. You got to turn away from him and you got to follow us. You feel me? And America actually, they put that same plan into play and they succeeded.
Right.
They succeeded. That's why we so brainwashed right now in America, and we can't believe that we the Israelites. We can't believe it. We can't believe that the God of heaven and earth is our God and our God alone. We can't believe it because America succeeded with taking our identity, which is what the Greeks was trying to do.
Come. They should observe the same fashion and be partakers of their sacrifices.
Right, and be partakers of their sacrifice. Right now, on Thanksgiving, what happened last week, that was a sacrifice. What's coming up on Christmas, that's a sacrifice. All these holidays, if you are celebrating these holidays, you are in agreement with America, and that's exactly how they want you. You hear me? Because now they know that you're following them. If you celebrate their holidays, they know you following them. They know you still a good slave. This is bigger. That's why I say it's bigger than what he said. It's bigger than Nino Brown. You feel me? I'm telling on everybody. So like, I'm telling on everybody. You feel me? He the head of CMG. You feel me? The educated brother at the bank. But but for real though. Like real talk, that is what they trying to do. They trying to make sure you are partaker of their sacrifice. They don't really care about Thanksgiving. They don't care about none of that shit. They trying to make sure you care because they know they finna make this money. You feel me? And they know they got their slaves in line. That's the point. That's the whole point of the damn all these holidays. They want your money and they want to make sure you're still in line.
Right.
You feel me? And as long as you're still in line, then the lowest white man is greater than the richest black man.
Right.
Real talk.
And
That's all I had on that. Yeah, no, go ahead. You go ahead.
Yeah, I just have just one last point, and that's why the Christian church has completely destroyed our people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They have completely took your minds away, and the Christian church is what you were saying to keeping you that good slave.
Yeah,
is the Christian church, because the Christian church they'll overlook all, like Amos 5:21 when it says, "I hate your feast days." Christian church ain't gonna read that to you though.
Mm-hmm.
And then you know what I'm saying, when we tell you, you look at us like we just the most evilest people in the world, and we the ones telling you the goddamn truth.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? That Christian church is the biggest hinge in our people's sides, because one, we can't throw that religion away for some odd reason. You know what I'm saying? And two, you know what I'm saying, that is what's keeping us that good slaves. So like, that's all I have.
Oh, damn right. No, that's real talk. But yeah, we'll go ahead and drop that one, and we'll go ahead to the next one.
In my account right here today as we speak, I'm gonna be straight for the rest of my life. No question, right? I don't think everybody is in that. And when you've sacrificed your whole life to get here, and you're like, yeah, I played 10 years in the league. And I always explain this to people, I'm like, bro, you give somebody a 5-year, $100 million contract, right? What is it really? It's 5 years for 60. You're getting taxed. Do the math. That's 12 a year, that you have to spend, use,
save,
invest, flaunt, like whatever, however, just being real. I'm gonna buy a car, I'm gonna get my mama a house, I'm gonna do, everything costs money. So if you spending $4 million a year, that's really $40 million over 5 years, 8 a year, And now you start breaking down the numbers, it's like, that's a 5-year span of where you're getting $8 million. Can you make that last forever? And you always hear the people who ain't us and ain't been in the position, like, oh, well, that.
Can you make it last forever? I guess you can't. Guess you can't make it last forever. Odell Beckham, he didn't Odell bankrupt. You feel me? Like real talk, just like most of the celebrities. That's this, and don't we always talk about this, man? That's what I'm saying, man. The celebrities is not building generational wealth. You feel me? That's what he talked. That's his whole point of getting on this podcast and breaking down his $100 million contract that he blew. You feel me? Odell Beckham was one of the best wide receivers in his prime.
Right.
You feel me? Coming out of college, he was highly, recruited by the NFL. Coming out of LSU, they got some of the actually LSU and Ohio State actually have half of the receivers in the NFL came from LSU and Ohio State.
Really?
They are known as like wide receiver U. Where basically all the best receivers want to go to one of them because I guess they got the best trainers. But even with all that, playing football since you was a kid, then you get the $100 million contract and you blow it. You blow it. You feel me? And then now you blame it on what? He blamed it on basically society. He blamed it on society why he don't got that $100 million. You feel me? Like real talk. We're gonna play some of the video though.
In my account right here today, as we speak, I'm gonna be straight for the rest of my life. No question, right? I don't think everybody is in that. And when you've sacrificed your whole life to get here, and you're like, yeah, I played 10 years in the league, and I always explain this.
See, and that's heavy though. He said he played 10 years in the league. Now, what people don't know about the NFL average career for a player is 3 years.
About 3 years, right?
It's 3 years, and that's every player. That's what they documented. Every player that ever entered the league, they did the math, and they said the average player only lasts 3 years. Some of them don't even last 6 months. Some of the best players in college, I fuck with college football, so I be knowing that shit. So some of the best college football players, they go to the NFL, and then you won't even hear about them no more. You be like, damn, what happened to what's the man that played for woo woo? Nigga working at Walmart somewhere. He's somewhere gambling. He a sports bettor now. You feel me? He doing all kind of stuff because that shit's not real, man. You feel me? Playing sports, don't let LeBron James and Tom Brady fool you, man. You feel me? Don't let them, because, and I use them because of longevity. LeBron been playing for 20 years. Tom Brady played for about 20 years. They both won hella championships. But that type of shit, it'll create an illusion.
Right.
That now you think you finna go to the NFL and you're gonna be building generational wealth, and you're not. You're not gonna become a billionaire. You're not gonna have the Michael Jordan shoes that's selling 20 years later. You're gonna get in the NFL, you're gonna make that money, and you're gonna be fucking with hoes, and you're gonna be trying to flex with your rich friends, and you're gonna look up, you ain't got no money left.
Right. And that's really what it is. It wasn't a $100 million contract. It was the was probably the $40 million house you bought your mama. Then you probably bought yourself another $40 million house.
You got some homies you was down with.
And you had to pay the homies. You know what I'm saying? You paid off the whores, or in your case, never mind. That's another story too. Never mind. I'm gonna leave that alone. But you know what I'm saying? Like you paid off the whores. You popped the bottles in the club.
Yeah, you had to get the section. The section was $5,000. The bottle, you done bought the Don Julio 1942. They want $1,500 a bottle in the club. You an idiot.
$100 million over 10 years, nigga. You should be straight right now.
Man,
you fucked that off.
Yeah, you did that. That's what I'm saying. That's the point. Yeah. And that's why it went viral, because everybody like, nigga, nah, we not riding with that one. Maybe if you had a $5 million contract over 5 years, something like that. And even that's stretching it. I'm just saying because of taxes and, family and wanting to live an extravagant lifestyle. But nigga, 100 million, nigga, you blew that shit, nigga. You a whole goofy.
Who was that other brother that was going viral a couple years ago? Probably about 10 years ago. Was it Warren Sapp?
Yeah, Warren Sapp.
Who he didn't make $100 million.
No, we ain't gonna even say Warren Sapp. It's every athlete.
Right.
None of these athletes die rich. You have select few, like I said, Tom Brady, LeBron James, because they had a brand. They wasn't just getting checks. That's the person that stayed rich, the one writing the checks. You feel me? That's who's gonna stay rich forever. The owners of the team, because they sitting back, they collecting all this money, they paying you to play, they collecting money. That's their forever hustle. Right. They own the team, so they're gonna get new players every year, pay them, make money, pay them, make money. You're only got 3 years to play. Right. You're only gonna be in the NFL 3 years. But it's millions of players coming in and out the league forever. But you know why? Because of poverty. Because of poverty. So they put their bodies on the line to try to make these millions of dollars to try to live some type of fancy lifestyle. You feel me? While you sitting back and you just collecting money over and over. You feel like Robert Kraft of the Patriots, a billionaire. Right. Why is he a billionaire? He never threw a football because he owned the team.
Right. And just think, if he paying you $100 million, what you think he making?
What you think he making? And then even if he ain't even making the 100 million, let's say he only made 20 million off you. But guess what? He didn't make 20 million off this other player. He didn't make 20 million off this other player, and he's doing it every year. You only doing it for 3 years. He's doing it forever because he owned the team.
And just think about it, it's what, about 30, 35, 40 people on the team?
Right.
So he making millions off of everybody else on the team too, not just you.
Jersey sales, all that stuff, man. Endorsements,
ticket sales, concession stands,
ticket sales, right?
All that.
They cashing out.
And don't hey, when the playoffs come, them tickets triple. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, bro, you give somebody a 5-year, $100 million contract, right? What is it really? It's 5 years for 60. You're getting taxed. Do the math. That's 12 a year. You know that you have to spend, use, save, invest.
Right. See that dude try to help him out, nigga. You should have been saving or investing, nigga.
Saving or investing,
right? Your dumb ass was blowing the money, nigga. You want to be like BMF. He wanted to blow money fast. That's what he wanted. He wanted to go to the club with all the hoes, trigger, sack chasers, $40 here and there. You feel me? I ain't end up with that house. We ended up with this car.
With this car. and
what he say? I ain't end up with $1 million. We ended up with this house and that right there. He said those 20. He said them 10s, but I keep them clean.
But I gotta keep them clean, Look at ass.
Man, look, we gonna keep doing this over and over.
Oh shit.
Man, look, we cannot keep going outside like that, man. You telling me you made after taxes $12 million a year over 10 years, nigga, and you blew it, nigga? You a fucking dork. Get your dumb ass out of here, nigga. Ain't nobody got no sympathy for you.
Flaunt, like whatever, however, just being real. I'm gonna buy a car, I'm gonna give my mama a house, I'm gonna do everything costs money. So if you spending.
See, and that's what I'm saying. If everything costs money, then why the fuck are you steady spending it?
Right.
Shouldn't you try to find a way to hide the money? You gotta have a mansion in Miami over the beach.
Right.
Can't you just get you a house somewhere where don't nobody even know you and just rent? You feel me? You can own a home, a big ass home somewhere in Idaho, Utah, just somewhere. I know that's a little, stretch, but I'm just saying somewhere where people don't know you, and you can own the home and just pay taxes for the rest of your life. Your dumb ass want to live in Miami next to Rick Ross,
right?
You want to live in New York in a penthouse next to Jay-Z. Right. Why do you want to do that, nigga? You gotta learn how to save and manage the money, nigga. Because money
you could have bought a house. Manage it. You could have bought a house in a state with no state taxes at.
No state property tax. You could have found you a little town in Texas somewhere. Nobody even know who you is. People just like, man, who is that guy? He's never home, but he got a nice house. You could
didn't he play in LA for a minute?
Yeah, and then you could have rented the cars. Why you gotta buy a Lamborghini? You don't want to. You ain't gonna keep up with that maintenance. Just rent one when you go to Miami and take it back.
And he talking about tax. Didn't he play in
I
LA
know
for a
how to
minute?
ball on a budget. See, that's just me.
Cause don't LA or don't California got no income taxes?
No, it's Texas. Texas and
That's
somewhere else.
okay, Texas. I think Tennessee like that too. No income taxes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, beside the point. You know what we're trying to say though. You could have lived in one of them states.
Yeah, he could have
You didn't have to pay
he
income
worked it
taxes
out.
or property taxes, and you know what I'm saying. You wouldn't have
And
to
you're
worry about all
supposed
them
to
taxes.
tell people no.
Right, and that
You
too.
gotta say no. You can't
That
just
too.
because you got all this money be yeah. Nah, nigga, because when you broke, they gonna be like, no, nigga.
Right.
You gonna be like, damn, let me hold something. They not gonna do it, nigga. And you gonna be
Right.
like, damn, but I did it for you. They gonna be like, shit, that's on you.
And they gonna be like, we broke too. That's gone, nigga.
Man, look, they done blew it. Like real talk. You want to live like you was a drug dealer.
Yeah.
Like real. Most of these athletes, that's how they want to do. They want to live like they a drug dealer.
Right.
Real talk. Drug dealers be blowing that money and they end up broke too.
$4 million a year, that's really 40 million over 5 years, 8 a year, you know? And now you start breaking down the numbers, it's like, that's a 5-year span of where you're getting 8 million. Can you make that last forever? And you always hear the people who ain't us and ain't been in the position.
See, and then that's how you try to wave it off like it ain't a big deal. You always hear the people that ain't us, ain't in the position. No, nigga, you don't know how to manage your money. Nigga, that's the problem. The you and every nigga that end up in your position fall for the same trap. You feel me? And that's the glitz and the glamour and the hoes, the monies, the cars, the clothes, the hoes. I suppose. I just want to be success. Whatever Drake said.
Whatever he said, right?
Whatever he said. I don't know how he put it exactly, but it was something like that. And that's the problem with every nigga that get in that position. Why you talking about some people and they ain't in our position don't understand? No, nigga. It's just when every time somebody get in that position, they do the same shit. They do the same shit, man. And they want to live like the rich and the famous when they should have just been put up acting like they ain't even got it.
Because real, that's probably why they put niggas like that with the $100 million 5-year contract, and they would never give me or you a 500 or 5-year $100 million contract.
Ain't nobody gonna even know I got it. It's just gonna be signs. You feel me?
Man.
It'll be signs. Ain't nobody gonna know. It's gonna be signs. You feel me? Like real talk. Just a little sign. They're gonna be like, damn, what type of steak is that? I said, I don't know. I just told them to give me the whole bull. Like real.
You're not helping this case with them.
No, that's what I'm saying. But that's the point. That's how people be.
God,
that's what I'm saying.
It's a fact.
Then people start getting an extra amount of money, and then you just start buying extra amount of things. Matter of fact, we can prove it right here. Go to Ecclesiastes in the Old Testament. Ecclesiastes 5 and 11.
They're like, damn nigga, you done bought a whole farm. What the hell?
Man.
You done cooked the cow up yourself. Shit.
No, but look, that's heavy. He should have bought a farm.
Facts.
And then that's what he should have done. You feel me? He should have been investing. But niggas don't want to invest because they don't want to take no loss. They'd rather just say, I'm gonna buy a chain. I'm not gonna spend $25,000 trying to buy a farm. Nigga, I'm gonna spend $25,000 on a chain.
On a chain. That's gonna depreciate once you leave the goddamn store with it.
As soon as you buy it.
Just like a car, just like the Lamborghini, it's gonna depreciate once you leave the lot. Just damn near like the house too. It's gonna depreciate once you buy that motherfucker.
And they do it like
you said, you should have bought a whole goddamn farm.
They do it like that for a reason, because I'm telling you, a lot of this stuff is really just a rich man's game, like real estate. That's why you hear a lot of people do seminars about real estate, but you don't hear too many people that do real estate. There's always somebody talking about come to their seminar, buy their book to teach you about it, but you like, well, damn, nigga, where your house is at? You ain't gonna show me the homes? No. And every time you dealing with somebody buying a home, they always just the agent. They not the owner of the home. They just the agent. They're selling it for some rich corporation with no name attached to it. You hear me? Because that real estate is a rich man's game. It's a rich man's hustle. That's not a broke man's hustle. A lot of people, that's why a lot of people get into it and then you look up, they out of it. They'll be selling the homes. Matter of fact, my mother, when the home she was living in was owned by a black lady and her husband. As soon as he died, she sold all the homes that he owned. He owned like 3 of them. She sold all of them. Because you know why she said? Just too much trouble. Because it's a rich man's game. They can keep up with the maintenance and stuff to keep, to make their money bounce back. But if you can't keep up with the maintenance and all that, I mean, it's really just dead.
Some of that's really laziness too, though, Salakia.
Like real tough.
Like you could have kept up with the maintenance on that house. It ain't.
No, hell no. Roof
Nah,
is.
but what you saying is a fact,
$20,000 for the roof. $20,000 to fix the plumbing. $5,000 to rewire the house. That shit not cheap. That shit ain't nothing cheap about that. That shit is nothing cheap. That's a rich man's game. That ain't nothing you can jump into just because you got you a little couple $50,000, $100,000. That's you gonna need some millions to keep up with that shit.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 5 and verse 11. When goods increase, they are increased that eat them.
Right, when goods increase, when your money increase, they increase that eat them. You feel me? As soon as your money start piling up, now you finding more stuff to buy. Now you're able to afford things that you couldn't afford. And now what? Your money getting ate up. Now you're running through a check. Ain't that what they say? Ain't that what all the rappers say? I'm running through a check. I'm blowing a check. I'm blowing a bag today. You feel me? Because now you got the money and now you got other stuff to buy now. Now you got stuff to buy that you didn't want to buy. First you was buying fifths of cognac. Now you going to get the $4,000 bottle in the cage. You know, first you was just getting regular Don Julio. Now you getting the aged Don Julio, $500 a fifth. You feel me? When goods increase, they increase their eat them.
And what good is there to the owners thereof, saving the beholding of them with their eyes?
Right. And what good is that? After you buy all this nice stuff, what good is it other than just looking at it?
Right.
You done bought all this stuff. You got these chains, watches, cars, homes. What good is it now other than just looking at it? Because you can't sell it and make the money back you spent. You feel me? You can't sell it and make that money back. You just looking at it now. Right. Now you're just looking at it, trying to find a way to get it away from you. You feel me? Trying to find a way to sell it to somebody to make some type of money. But it's just almost like worthless now.
Right.
Like real talk. But that's what people don't understand. People don't understand is when you make money, it's always gonna be more stuff to spend it on. It's never gonna not be like that. It's gonna be like that forever. Forever is gonna be like when once you start making money, now it's stuff to buy that you didn't even want at first.
Right. And being a dummy, making all that money, that's what's gonna make you spend all that. Like you said, for you buying cognac for $40, now you buying the $400 bottle. Right. That's a dummy. You a dummy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You what's that old saying? You give the more money you make, what is it? Like you give a crackhead more money, the more crack he gonna buy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing with riches. You know what I'm saying? You give a dummy riches, the more stupid shit he gonna buy and waste that money.
Yeah. And then he's sitting up there trying to justify it. Tell me, y'all ain't never been in my position. Nigga, shut up. Your stupid ass. So there's been millions of people in that same position and they all do the same shit. You know how we know? Because they do documentaries on all y'all dumbass who get rich and go broke playing football and basketball. Y'all all do the same shit. Trying to live like the people that sign your check. And you can't do it. Matter of fact, the ones that sign your check, they wearing Skechers. Your dumb ass wearing $5,000 boots. They wearing Skechers from damn Shoe Carnival.
Right.
Goddamn idiot. But yeah, that's all I had on that though.
Come on, sir.
Yeah, we'll drop that. We'll go to the next one.
That's why, for example, we have, turkey. Think about turkey. Who really likes, be honest with yourselves, who really likes turkey? You're all full of shit. Everybody who raised your hands. I know. Think about it. And here's how I know that every single one of you who raised your hand is lying to me. How many times do you roast an 18-pound turkey just randomly? Just, a nice summer afternoon, we're going to go get an 18-pound turkey. Nobody does it because turkey doesn't actually taste that good. But on Thanksgiving, on the most American holiday, I got a fan over here, on the most American holiday, we're going to cook a turkey, by God, because that's what Americans do. We cook this gigantic American bird, and we do all kinds of crazy things to make it taste good. I talked to a soldier today who she said she's going to deep fry a turkey, and I'm actually going to deep fry a turkey myself tomorrow. And look, here's the thing. If you've got to deep fry something to make it taste good, it probably isn't that good. That's a pretty good rule of thumb when it comes to food. Chicken is good all the time. Chicken is good when you deep fry it, but it's also good outside of it. That's why, for example, we have, turkey. Think about turkey. Who really likes, be honest with yourselves, who really likes turkey? You're all full of shit. Everybody who raised your hands. I know.
See, and this is crazy. This is supposed to be a speech that they give to all the veterans. I mean, not all the veterans, all the troops. All the troops that can't go home for Thanksgiving, they always come visit them, and they try to send somebody very important to get them a speech to make them feel good about staying away from their family, while everybody else at home with theirs, while they out fighting, protecting the country. You feel me? And that's why I'm saying only poor people go to the army.
Right.
Trump called them losers. His speech was basically saying, who likes turkey anyway? That was his way of making the troops feel better about not being able to go home with their family, even though he said he about to go home and deep fry him one. Who cares about turkey? It's nasty anyway. Nobody really like turkey. You feel me? That was his speech to uplift the troops. To say, go out there and get them. Go out there and fight for the country, even though I'm about to go home and deep fry me one. But I'm going to just tell y'all that it's nasty, so y'all can go ahead and eat what we about to give y'all, and y'all go ahead and call it a day. Like real talk. Because another thing what you got to know is the Army is the only armed forces that let the new trainees go home. The new people that's training, that's coming in, the Army is the only ones that let them do it. The Navy, the Marines, Air Force, none of that. You got to stay. You got to stay until we approve of you going home. Like real talk. And this is one of the saddest times in the Army because, of course, people are away from their family and they trying to fight for this damn country. This country don't give a damn about you.
Right.
The goddamn vice president, he gave you the dumbest speech in the world, which is basically like, yeah, turkey's pretty nasty. I can't tell. Shit, the way everybody had it on their table last week, I can't tell.
Right. And that's crazy. I didn't know that about the Army. They was the only ones that let new. I didn't even know that part.
No, you gotta fight. You can't go nowhere. Look, man, this death row.
Right.
You can't go anywhere. What are we finna fight? We finna Russia, Ukraine, North Korea. We need people on standby. You ain't going nowhere, but I'm finna go deep fry this turkey.
And that's just how hypocritical this country is. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell the people that defend this country, oh yeah, that's nasty, blah blah blah. They'll tell them people that, but then go home with their families, and you know what I'm saying? Don't approve them to go home with their families, but then they'll go home with their families, cook up they turkey, and celebrate a damn Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? That's why Black, Hispanic, and Native people need to stay the hell out this devil's army.
Man, get out of that army.
Get out of there. So go AWOL, goddamn it.
Man, look, the best thing he could tell you to make you not miss is that turkey is nasty anyway.
Right. But you finna go eat the turkey.
I thought Thanksgiving was about the family. I thought it was about friends and seeing people.
You hear
That's
me?
what I thought it was.
And
now
that's what black people say, ain't it?
Now it's about turkey, about how good the turkey tastes. Man, look, y'all so goddamn hypocritical, man. Don't make no sense. And Trump called people that's in the army losers. If you in the military, I'm just letting you know your commander-in-chief thinks you are a loser because you're going to go fight for this country.
He dodged the draft.
Somewhere rich, making millions of dollars. You finna go put your life on the line to make sure he keep his millions of dollars.
Yeah, that commander-in-chief dodged the draft.
Stop it. He a draft dodger.
He a draft dodger.
How the hell can you be a soldier for somebody that wouldn't die for you?
Right. How can you be command? How can they call you commander in chief, but you never was in the pits or what they call it in the you never went through the fire with them.
Man, look, I'm
But
trying
yet
to tell
you commander in chief somehow. Ah man.
Yeah.
And you gonna go tell them how turkey ain't all that good no way, just to go home and eat some turkey with your family, with your third wife and
right.
your
Right,
third illegal immigrant wife.
Man, look, I'm trying to tell you, man. Like real talk. But
That's
yeah,
a whole nother topic, so like you.
Nah, this real talk.
Just randomly. Just, a nice summer afternoon, we're going to go get an 18-pound turkey. Nobody does it because turkey doesn't actually taste that good. But on
that was a speech to uplift the troops. That was the speech to uplift the troops. Basically saying, look, turkey don't taste that good anyway. Y'all ain't missing nothing. Stay out here and die for America.
Well, you know what? He is white, so he probably ain't never had a good turkey before in his life.
Yeah, he couldn't have.
You know
had
what I'm saying? They never had no
fire.
seasoning or nothing on his turkey.
Real talk. Yeah, that shit is fire. That's why it's so evil that people wait until Thanksgiving to cook it, because you could cook it all year round if you wanted to. Like real talk. But what he don't understand why people wait is because of the tradition that his damn people that instilled in us. That's why Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians wait to November, because they so used to doing it since they was a child.
Right. Because I swear, all year round, you're going to see a turkey in the goddamn grocery store.
Yeah.
All year round.
Yeah. And the reason why, you feel me, you don't see nobody roast the turkey, and that's why. Because it's been instilled in Blacks, Hispanics since a kid. That's when you roast the turkey around November.
Right.
Real talk. All the other turkey, just to chop it up to make sandwiches.
Matter of fact, didn't we roast some turkey legs this summer? Like on the fries, I might have to ask her more about that. But didn't we do that this summer?
Yeah, I don't know. Probably. I know
you can roast a turkey anytime. You ain't gotta wait till November to do it.
Last summer, but you could make it any time, but because of, like I said, indoctrination, you feel me? November is when the only time a motherfucker really wants something. But if you can go to Ecclesiasticus and Apocrypha 29 and 22.
Here's the thing. If you've got to deep fry something to make it taste good, it probably isn't that good. That's a pretty good rule of thumb when it comes to food. Chicken.
Man, you don't know nothing about food. You feel me? All your food is unseasoned, need to be thrown in the garbage. Out here, you gonna talk about the rule of thumb. If you fry it, it ain't tasting good. Well, fried chicken tastes better than a lot of shit. So I don't know, what are you talking about?
Yeah, he tripping. It's the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 29, verse 22. Better is the life of the poor man in a mean cottage.
Right, and that's the point, because most people is in the army. I say about 90% of the people that's in the army, white and black, it's just because you poor. Then you got that other 10% of people that's in the army because they really just want to be a soldier. They want to fight for their country and
they love their flag.
Yeah, they love the flag, and I ain't gotta stand. Somebody has to do it. But for the most part, 90% of people, they is in there because they poor and they need to make some money, and that was the only way they could think of to make some money. You feel? That's what King Von baby mama said. She said she went to the military to make some money.
Right.
You hear me? She in there to make money. That bitch ain't fighting for nobody. That bitch is running, ducking for cover.
Right.
Real talk. But most people will go, like I said, because they poor. And the Bible say better is the life of a poor man in a mean cottage.
Then delicate fare in another man's house.
Right. It's better for you to be poor than to be delicate in another man's house.
Right.
Because now you got the Charger, you got the Hellcat, you got the bonus that they give you and all that. But now you gotta die for this place. Now, when it's time for you to want to go home to your family, you can't even go.
Right.
You feel me? You can't even go. They're gonna go tell you that, man, the food ain't that good anyway. They're gonna tell you grandma cooking ain't that good. What the hell you want to go home for? Stay here and die for us. You feel me? You
die for us to go eat the food. Yeah, die for us to go eat the food that we just told you don't take.
Yeah, you die for us while I go eat the food.
Right.
That's what happens when you want to be fair in a rich man's house.
Right.
It's better to just be poor. I'm sorry to say it. I know the Christian lied to you. The pastors lied to you and told you money, money, money.
Yeah, pastor
You hear
lied.
me? It's not true. You want to be rich, you're gonna have to do something strange for a piece of change.
Good night.
You feel me? And it's better to be poor than to have to suffer, to be, to do whatever you got to do to become rich.
Right.
It's better than just be poor, like real. And when I say poor, I ain't talking about begging on a corner for change.
Right.
I'm just talking about not living that super high price lifestyle like Odell Beckham, where you're gonna end up bankrupt anyway.
Right.
All the money the army paying you, you're gonna end up blowing it anyway on a Hellcat and a home that you're gonna ain't gonna even be able to pay off by the time it's time to pay it off.
Or like you said, like Jim Jones doing a little something strange for a piece of change.
Come on, man.
Like it.
Yeah, it's better to be in a mean cottage, which is basically saying in a humble place.
Right.
Better be humble. Better to own your car. It's better to own, your soul than to give it up to live in another man's house. Like real talk.
That was heavy right there. So like it.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll drop that. Most of that crackers. Real talk. But yeah, we'll drop that. We'll go to the last video.
Come.
Something. Have you ever wondered why so many black communities are cut off by highways, surrounded by freeways, or completely wiped off the map? Well, that wasn't by accident. During the 1950s and the 60s, the U.S. government built highways in the name of quote-unquote progress. But what they didn't tell us, those highways were deliberately routed through black neighborhoods, destroying homes, businesses, and generational wealth. Urban renewal? More like Negro removal. Under the Federal Aid Highway Act of 1956, the government spent billions building highways, but instead of going around cities, they ran them straight through thriving black communities. Some of the hardest hit areas, Overtown, Miami, once known as the Harlem of the South, was decimated by I-95. Black Bottom, Detroit, bulldozed for highways, displacing thousands of black families. Haiti, Durham, North Carolina, a thriving black business district wiped out by road construction. Tremy, New Orleans, one of the oldest black neighborhoods, split in half by highways. Generations of black families lost their homes, their businesses, and their ability to pass down wealth. Fast forward to today. Many of these communities are still struggling because they never recovered. When land and businesses were taken, families were left with nothing, forcing them into poverty and dependency. But here's the thing, we still here. And now that we know what happened, we have the power to reverse it. Here's the solution. Buy back our communities. Land is still power. We need to own it. Invest in black businesses the same way our grandparents did, and advocate for policy change. Push for investment in the communities that they destroyed. This isn't just a history, it's a lesson. The question is, what are you doing to reclaim what was taken? Let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered why so many black communities are cut off by highways?
We ain't never asked ourselves because we know. We know the white man the devil. The same reason why the West End of Louisville is where all the black people at, and they got all them damn them plants with all that toxic waste in there, to where when you ride through that motherfucker, it smell like number garbage. Really, we know why. Y'all doing this on purpose. And it's expressways all through the West End of Louisville.
Hey, and Salakia, if I could real quick, just to add to that, because it's heavy, I-64. Where they put I-64, that was a thriving black community that they destroyed to put I-64 through there.
Man, look, I'm trying to tell you. They did that with Seneca Village, with Central Park.
Central Park.
New York. You hear me? They just come up with reasons just to destroy black neighborhoods. And then people be talking about, so why don't y'all just get a loan and get a business, and why don't y'all do this? Why don't y'all do that? Because every time we try, they take it away.
Right.
Every time we try, they come up with some law or some rule or some thing they need to build, and then they take it away.
And
then we feel like we didn't work all that time for nothing.
And Salaki, so if I could add to that, because that was heavy. Because as you and I both know, when they did leave us the hell alone, and we did build our communities, they was thriving better than their communities.
For sure.
And then what happened? These devils came in and destroyed our shit.
Burnt it down.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
true.
like you said, Seneca Village, Tulsa, Oklahoma,
Rosewood,
Florida, Chicago.
She named
what was that? Oscarville, Georgia. That's now Lake Lanier. You know what I'm saying?
It was a black neighborhood.
I can name you damn 30.
They flooded. The people don't even never. I don't never hear people talk about that one. It was a
come
black
on, man.
neighborhood. I talked about it in a class I did like a year ago. They flooded the town. A black town flooded it, destroyed it.
We here in Kentucky, right? Land between the lakes in western Kentucky. That was a town that was called Birmingham, Kentucky, which was technically in a sundown town called Marshall County. And in Birmingham, Kentucky, that was all black area. It's now land between the lakes, Kentucky Lake and Barkley Lake.
Yeah, that's what I said. They
you
built
see what I'm saying?
railroads. They could build these railroads anywhere they want. All this rural land they got, they doing it on purpose, man.
That's a fact.
Purposely disrupt the black community. And then another thing is too, it's psychological warfare too, because all that goddamn noise. Feel me? All that noise on the expressway all night. That shit, man. Come on, man. The white neighborhoods don't have to deal with that. It's all peace and quiet.
Right.
Pleasantville. You feel me? Like real talk, nothing but pleasant. But look, I'm gonna read this real quick. Now, this is eminent domain. Eminent domain is the government's power to take private property for public use, provided the owner receives just compensation, typically the fair market value. This power is rooted in the Fifth Amendment and is used for projects like roads, schools, but its application for economic development has been controversial and subject to varying state laws and court rulings. Right. So basically, they're not even following their own law.
Right.
They're supposed to give just compensation, and they're basically breaking your Fifth Amendment right.
Right.
That's what they're doing. When they do this stuff, they breaking your Fifth Amendment right. Because they don't give a damn about laws. They build these laws for you, to make sure you follow it, to oppress you. All these laws and amendments ain't got nothing to do with them. They'll break this shit whenever they want.
And
they'll find a loophole around it whenever the hell they want. And ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it because they run the damn world. They run the whole world. How you gonna tell them what to do in their country and they run the world? Like real talk.
And that's heavy too, sir. Because when they do it in the name of progression instead of eminent domain, that means I guess that means they don't have to give you compensation, because nobody that Highway 64 destroyed here in Louisville, none of those folks was given no compensation.
Come on, man.
The town in Western Kentucky, Birmingham, Kentucky, that was destroyed, that was a black community destroyed to make Lake Kentucky and Lake Barkley, them people weren't compensated.
Nope, never is. Tulsa, Oklahoma,
never compensated. Rosewood, all the ones we just named.
They don't plan.
It's the whole list. I can get it for you if I want it. You know what I'm saying?
They don't even plan. They don't even plan on compensating you.
No, they tell you lift yourself up by
you more, to keep you in poverty, to terrorize you more. Now you're in poverty. You don't have no businesses. You don't have no infrastructure. You don't have nothing. So now you got to spend all your money with us.
And you know who we can blame for this? We can blame the Christian church and Martin Luther King, bitch ass.
Oh yeah, Martin Luther King was the pioneer for civil rights. You hear me? He was a pioneer for civil rights. And you know what's so funny? And I'm gonna get into the scripture after this. But I remember we had to do a Black History project in I think it's 6th grade, and we all had to pick a different person. And nobody picked Martin Luther King. And I was about to pick him, but I was looking him up and I couldn't find out nothing he did. I'm like, what the hell did this man do? What is he so famous for? And I never really realized that it was because of integration. Because I didn't understand why was that so famous? What did it do? You know, I'm growing up on the south side of Chicago in an all-black neighborhood. I'm like, what the hell what did it do? What did it fix? Right. Like, what is so impressive about it? So I just never even did it either. And it wasn't until I really came into the ISUPK where I really realized the destruction that it caused.
Right.
The destruction that integration caused. I didn't even know. Like I had no clue. I just thought that's just how we work. You know, I just thought we was just niggas. It's just how it always been. I never knew that one time we was great, even in here, even in America. Even after slavery, we was doing good, better than them. Had no clue. And Martin Luther King fucked it all up. That's what he famous for. That's why he got statues there, because he fucked it all up. Like real talk. But if you can go to Ecclesiasticus and Apocrypha 12 and 17, and we'll end it with that.
Still power, we need to own it. Invest in black businesses.
Man, see, she's so damn stupid and dumb.
Right.
That's why black women don't need to run shit. You need to shut your goddamn mouth. Bitch, we can invest in black business. Where the hell the business is at? Where's they at? Because I'm telling you, once you create one, if it don't fit their narrative, they gonna find a way to take that from you. I'm just keeping it real with you. Majority of black businesses is hair salons and barbershops and daycares. Because they don't want to touch your hair and they don't want to raise your kids. Like real talk.
You said Ecclesiasticus 12 and what?
17.
Come on. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first.
Right. If adversity come, you're going to find him there. Who is the him? That's talking about the wicked. That's talking about the so-called white man. Once you have adversity, you're going to notice that he's always somewhere around. Whenever stuff going wrong, you can always look up and be like, you're going to always figure it out that the white man has something to do with it. You feel me? When problems start, you're going to find the midst of it. He might use black fake straight up of it.
Come on. And he pretend to help thee.
And that's what he's going to do. The so-called, he's going to pretend to help you. He's going to say what you need to do, what you could do, what you can apply for, this and that, and you can do this, and it's all pretend. Whenever the white man talks about helping black people, it's pretend. It's in the Bible. He's pretending. It's not real. Whenever he try to help you, he pretending.
Come. Yet shall he undermine thee.
Right, and that's what's going to happen. He's going to undermine you. That's what happened. See what happened with Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King said he led his people into a burning house. Right. Because he was undermined. He was swindled by the government. He thought that they was going to help him because he believed you shouldn't judge people by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. That's what he believed. And then we come to find out he ain't believe it neither.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, he didn't believe that shit neither.
We come to find out he ain't believe it neither. Like real talk. So I mean, it is what it is. You keep trusting in these black leaders, and they're gonna fail you every time because they're the white man's puppet.
Right.
That's what I say. The white man, they use a black face, but it's him orchestrating all the bullshit.
Right.
Yeah, but that's the end of tonight's podcast. Feel me? Tune in every Wednesday, 9 o'clock. You feel me? Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shabbat the Thumb, Yahweh